get with Catherine to help us move the files from the Slater Street office to the location. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Fundraisers. We need someone to chair first of all, do we want to have the barbecue sale that we had at Memphis last year? Can I get a show of hands on that? I just want to see the barbecue sale. Barbecue sale is a big fundraiser for the party. Okay, seeing all those hands, we now need someone to spearhead that. Volunteer to see someone spearhead that.
Mr. Andy, I would be more than happy to spearhead Constalina James.
Right.
I was voluntold to do it. The only reason why I was standing up because Mr. Anderson had already spoken to me and he had voluntold me.
All right.
I second that, sir. I second that.
See what I'm saying? Start forgetting things and I forgot all the children. So anyway, could you introduce yourself again?
Sure, no problem. Happy New Year's to everyone, belated New Year's. Thank you so much. I'm so proud to see everybody. I mean, it's just a shocker to me. I was speaking to someone earlier, she left, and I'm very shocked to see a lot of you, and I'm amazed and I'm happy. But with that being said, we are in the business to making money to make the Democratic Party better. So my name is Constalina James. As he said, I am on the Lowndes County Committee. And after this, after everything is over tonight, if you would like to help me and assist me and volunteer, this evening, later on tonight. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So Rick, do you have something?
I just want to piggyback. We did real good last year on that.
Yes.
Raising money, we did real well on that whole program from our real life. Hopefully we'll be victorious again. With a barbecue again.
All right, we're already doing the 50-50 drawing. And how much money we got so far?
So far,
In case y'all want to change your mind.
so far, we have $112.
How much?
Thank you.
Come on. We had a drawing in about 5 minutes.
So they draw.
Does anyone else have any? Let's go.
President, can we do something with the heat? Because we had a young lady, she got too hot in here. Do we have any air? Because she had to go outside. And she's a visitor from out of town. And it's kind of warm in here.
$1 for you. You want that what you're asking? Ms. Cody. Another $1 ticket over there.
I'll call it. The next fundraiser, but I'll turn it over to our fundraisers. Okay, the floor is now open for anybody. And remember, you want to say something. Yes, sir.
Happy New Year, everybody. Just a quick bug or two. The Marcus County Commissioner, District 4, recently elected, myself and Dexter. Fortunate to be unopposed, so I'm good for the next 4 years. That being said, there's a lot of things we still got to know that's still going on right now that we need to bug our local congressmen and senators about. The government shutdown. Trade for those being affected by the government shutdown.
Yes.
If you don't know, we have Louis Air Force Base, which have a lot of those government jobs too that are being affected in our local community. There are other federal positions here locally being affected. So keep that in your mind. Call your congressman, ask them, whether they're Republican congressman or not, say, hey, you need to make a deal with the Democrats or whatever y'all need to do so we can put our people back to work. That's the one thing I want to make sure you all understand that, hey, just because it ain't your job, it can be somebody else's job in this local community. Okay. The other thing is, the county is having our retreat February, the middle of February, and I'm hoping that we have people come out to support because I'm a big advocate of asking everyone to come out and participate in the local government, whether it be school board or our budgeting process. It can be something simple as the Department of Health. If there's something that needs more funding, talk to Dr. Bro now because we're putting our budget together. Don't wait till we already came up with a plan to actually to do something. Lastly, It's my goal during this 4-year term to mentor future leadership. I've extended that olive branch out in the past, and there's only been one who really take me up on it. At the end of the day, elected officials get invited to a lot of events throughout the year, and we get invited to bring a guest. In the past, I haven't brought guests. I'm beginning to bring a guest with me, and my wife don't come. Why? Because we need future leadership in a Democratic Party.
Yes.
I want someone that's interested in running and that's serious, not someone who's going just to eat. Okay? You want to eat? Stay home. But somebody that's serious and really trying to make a difference. And I can see your good work, good example in the community. That's what it's about. Outside of that, it's always a pleasure. Andy, I'm so happy to see you there because I know things are going to be straight and in order. Y'all need anything from me? Any good ideas to push forward the county? Feel free to give me a call. Thanks.
Name's Alfonso Whitfield, kind of coming out of hibernation. Moved here to Augusta about 4 years ago now. I have an internet services and media company, and just, let me put it this way in terms of my Democratic DNA. In 1975, 76, when Jimmy Carter was running for president, my mom had President Carter, Chris Matthews, the whole staff at her home in Philadelphia.
Wow.
You know, so I don't know any better. Let's put it that way. That's just, that was where I was a junior at Morehouse, and that just kind of infused me ever since. Political activity. I ran economic development for the city of Atlanta for 8 years. I understand very closely in terms of the seriousness. There was a great piece of information there regarding the airport. I helped fund a lot of stuff at Hartsfield-Jackson back in the day when I worked there from 95 to 2002. So given my understanding and training, the opportunity to bring actual, businesses to this area is very, I understand the process. So I'm volunteering. If you don't have an economic development committee, I'm volunteering to serve in that very specifically economic development policy on which candidates can run. Well-researched, documented, etc. And then also actively, how should I say, advocating within the Chamber of Commerce. I sit on the Southern Regional Commission Board of Directors. I'm a revolving loan fund. I understand the small business funding process. We have folks looking to do, fund the small businesses, understand the process, the documentation. Again, that DNA is, my dad did that for his 50-year career. So I learned by osmosis and understanding. So whatever I can do to help in that area, I'm willing to do it. Yes. Okay. Definitely. Okay.
This man up in the back.
My name is Gretchen Quarterman, and I'm one of the 3 people from this county who represent you at the state level at the UPG. And we received, just before Christmas, notification that we would be electing new state officers on January the 26th. Any single person that will sign the affidavit that says that they're a Democrat can run for these positions. If you're a state committee member, you can just sign a couple of little things and you're good to go. If someone in this room who's not a state committee member was interested, say, in running for the position similar to what Ms. Register is running for, you can collect 30 signatures from state committee members. Say you were interested perhaps in being the treasurer of a state organization, or being the secretary, or the first vice chair. There's a bunch of things. I have the information here. If you're interested in serving, please ask me or Deborah. We'll be happy to fill you in on that. The deadline to file your paperwork is January the 15th, so there's still plenty of time. And we'll know on January the 15th who the candidates will be. And I'll sort of need you to tell me what you think, so that when I cast my ballot, I can include your considerations. One of the rules that they have is that there has to be gender parity between the chair and vice chair, first vice chair. They must be of opposite gender. So if we elect a chair who's a woman, we must elect the first vice chair as a man, or vice versa. So if you have interest, please let me or Deborah or Dexter know, because we'll be casting votes. Thank you.
Thank you. Anybody else? Yes, sir.
So my name is Tyler Tucker. I'm a student at Valdosta State University. Like many of you all, I'm very, very passionate about the city of Valdosta. So I do have some announcements. First off, tomorrow, January 8th, I believe at 4:30 at the Board of Elections, there is a precinct that's going to be up to close. So if you want to have a voice in that, if you want to go at the Board of Elections meeting at 4:30 tomorrow, you can voice your concern about that precinct closing there. Also, there's sign-ups for the Valdosta government. Fayetteville. Also, there's sign-ups for the Valdosta Government 101 class. It's a citizen class orientation to be aware of the city departments. It's something that I took apart last year. It's a great organization, or a great program. It's from April 1st through, I believe May 13th. And there's online registration. If you want any of that information, you can come see me. And then secondly, or my last announcement, there are appointments for boards, commissions, authorities, and advisory committees for the city of Valdosta. I'm standing up here today because of Gretchen. My first Lowndes County Democratic Party meeting I came to, she was talking about vacancies in some boards. So I took initiative there to apply for these boards, and then ultimately, thanks to councilmen, councilwomen through the city of Valdosta, I've been able to serve on the city tree commission. So I'm here to tell you of vacancies and encourage you all to step up to the plate and serve the community. So the Central Valdosta Development Authority, Downtown Development Authority, there's one vacancy. And all of these are located on valdostacity.com, so if you're interested in looking at these boards. The second one, Keep Lowndes Valdosta Beautiful Board, that's to fill an unexpired term. There's one position there. Valdosta Historic Preservation, there are two. Valdosta Housing Board of Adjustments and Appeals, there's one. And then the Community Development Block Grant Citizens Advisory Committee, there are three positions available there. Again, all of this is on valdostacity.com.
Those, how do you, that last one, the CDBG,
Yes.
and I can go to the website of the city to
Yes,
apply for?
And there are requirements that you have to do in order to submit an application.
Yeah, I'm already
It's
certified in CDBG.
Gotcha. So you have to sign a code of ethics form. You have to review a membership booklet that's all online, and then you have to sign a few things, and then just fill out a general application. Again, if you have any questions, I don't want to take too much time up here. You can come and see me or any of the city council members who we have here tonight. Thank you.
Anybody else from the floor? Yes, sir.
I have an idea for the county's retreat. Perhaps the county could publish in advance openings for boards like the city does. And I have a motion for this august body. I would like a motion, I'm making a motion to commend legislative officers, and particularly the chairman, for being organized.
I take that as having been approved by acclamation.
Thank you.
President,
Anybody
sir,
else? Yes, ma'am.
I would like to ask you a
Let me
question.
just say something for Jamie. Jamie speak. Let me say something for you, Joe. I should have done it earlier. We want to thank you for opening your house.
Yes.
opening your home.
Absolutely.
the Christmas party. Had an awesome time. And I think the head of the party, everything was great, but if you want some barbecue, talk to our son.
Yes.
Hey, I ate your part. But we want to thank you for opening your house up to, it'll be home up to our Christmas party. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I wanted to say thank you for those of you that attended. If you did not attend, you missed a good one.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I've never had so much fun. And it was great, and I think it was a good little fundraiser.
Yeah.
So that was really good.
You made
But I am,
$608.
wow, that was great. So I enjoyed hosting it, and we'll see about hosting it again next year if y'all have me. I have a clinic next to 202 West Gordon Street, and of course, I am very interested in healthcare, and I think I'm a great provider. I do have a business there. It's a clinic. I can do anything. I do have a collaborating physician. If I need him, I'll call him. But I've been in business now about 3 years, and I maybe called him 3 times just to get his feedback. But anyway, so I believe in quality, affordable health care for all, and I think that my clinic offers that. So come see me at 202 West Gordon Street, or call my office.
Absolutely.
Partnership Health Care.
Amen.
Thank you so much for your support.
To the executive board, I would like to ask you to really check in to see if we can change our time for our Democratic Party meeting and our date. But I want to bring that to the executive board, and because I do know for myself, 6 o'clock is hard, and for a lot of people that have work and have children, and you can reconsider the date and the time, sir, at your convenience, sir.
That was discussed earlier with me, brought to my attention, and I was hoping someone else would bring it up, and I'm glad she did. So I think at this time, I'd like to let's talk about that. 6 o'clock for a meeting is rough. Mondays is rough, because you're getting over the weekend and you have a lot of things that pile up on your desk and what have you. So how do you want to handle this? Do you want to do this to a motion, or how y'all want to do it? Any feedback on this at 6 o'clock and also Mondays? Yes, ma'am.
Just a question, are you looking at doing it earlier or
Later.
later? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I would like to strike from the calendar considering Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, because Tuesday is when the county commission meets, Wednesday is when people go to Bible study, and Thursday is when the city council meets. So Monday is our default night unless you want to go on Friday, and I don't think anybody does.
Okay. I will change that.
Monday's good, just change the time.
The other reason for meeting on Mondays, let me remind you, is that elections take place on Tuesdays. It's our last opportunity to organize, get out to vote, rise to the polls and things like that. So there is a reason that we've been meeting on Mondays.
Okay. All right, we'll make an executive decision, we're going to let us take it Monday. Time, can we move the time?
I'll make a motion to get moved back to 7 o'clock.
We got a motion, we move, motion second, we move back to 7 o'clock. Any other motion?
Declare.
Any other ready? All in favor of moving to 7 o'clock, please show of hands. Too late for that. New time is 7 o'clock. At our next meeting will be.
Did you get count on that?
There's enough, man.
No, that was a majority.
Okay, I'll do it the fair way then. All in favor of moving the meeting to 7 o'clock, let me see a show of hands. I get a count?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
22, all opposed? Not fault. Our next meeting will be February the 4th at 7 o'clock. Our next executive meeting will be the 31st of January at 7 o'clock. Yes, sir.
I left a couple points off the county, I want you to understand my role. My role is no more than to advise the chairperson. I have no authority. I don't vote, I don't make decisions, I have no input. So when you see me sitting and not voting, I did declare what took place a minute ago. So it's not my place. My place would have been if I was sitting right here with this gentleman. I would talk with you about the vote. So I just want that understood amongst the group. I know what is proper and what is not. Okay? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Eric Howard, City Council District 4. Social media has a very powerful role in our community right now, all over the world. We can be friends with people without supporting them. I mean, if we're going to be Democrats, we can be Democrats. We still have Republican friends. If you have people who are running for elections and they're Republican, you can still be their friend. Don't share their page. Because they don't have the same ideas that you do.
That's right.
We also have to think about things that we can do here that can raise money for our city without raising people's taxes. We're going to need everyone's input when we talk about contacting our state legislators about allowing us to change our charter to raise money in different ways besides raising taxes and millage rate increase. All this comes back to you saying bringing jobs here. Jobs, they look at all high taxes, education, crime. Our crime rate is so-so. We're still looking for a police chief. All those things make a difference when you're talking about industries coming. Those boards and authorities that Tyler was talking about, we need people who are going to get on and be active. We don't want you to just get on those boards and authorities and sit there and watch a building or something that you're part of. Be on it for 4 years and watch it go to the ground. What's the purpose of you being on it? So I don't want you just to get on it and to say, I'm on it. Like you say, to eat or to get the free drink and go to the party. We need you to be active. If you're going to go to, if you're going to be on the board, if you see the executive director or a member doing something wrong, you need to hold them accountable at your next meeting, not just go to the meetings just to be on it. So those are important things when we're talking about being a Democratic Party.
Yes, ma'am.
Real quick, I'm Trinity Gill, the former candidate for, I ran the midterm election for District 175. I want to say thank you to each of you for your support, for pushing, for sharing faith, whatever you did in your space to help get me elected. I appreciate it and thank you. I appreciate it a lot. And you have heard the last of me.
Anybody else?
Yes.
If anyone would like to get some of these, get someone to register, raise your hand, I'll bring you 5 or 6.
Okay, let's get, last chance to go back to the drawing. All right, now we're going to have the drawing.
Okay, I'm told nice try. I'm told right now it's $20, and just as a reminder, please pay your membership dues for 2019.
Probably, I'll make my,
Pay them tonight, pay them online. Now, and then you shall pay online. Okay, so get your name for
Thank you so much for coming.
no problem, I'm not leaving yet, I just want to make sure I
number is
have timers.
only the last 4. 8, 7,
No, man, that's too far.
4, 9.
What?
Somebody got it. I saw somebody the ticket. 8749.
749.
We have several leaves, so they
It's not me.
8749. They checked mine.
You can't win, Ronnie.
8749.
8749. Going once. Going twice. Okay, I'm assuming they're gone.
When
No,
you
they're
say
right
yours,
over here.
take yours, so that's over, let's.
Huh?
Yeah, that's, I know somebody, glad sick and
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a winner.
all right, there you go. Absolutely, thank you.
That's all right.
Okay, we got $60 going to the Democratic Party.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
And now we have,
For your information,
Cake, baby.
the winner bought free ticket.
She did.
Okay.
okay, can you turn the camera on?